I'm sick. I hate it. It sucks. Being sick. And it's for reals. Legit skis. I mean, look, I even got my Super Mario pajamas on, so you know it's for real. You know it is. Why else would a grown man wear these? Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, I didn't always hate being sick. In fact, as a kid, I used to love it when I started to feel that soreness coming up my throat piece. Oh, I feel a tickle. Feel a little tickle. Because there were two things that happened when I got to stay home sick from school. Number one, watch Gumby. That's right. I was a big fan, claymation. It was cool. It was awesome. Yeah. No, just leave. They don't appreciate you like I do. And number two, playing video games. That's right, all day, son, all day. I think I'm sick mentally as well. But the one game that I played the most was actually Mega Man 6 for the NES. Nintendo Entertainment System. A system of entertainment, really. It really was. See, for me, it was the perfect game to play when I was sick. Because I sucked at it. Totally sucked at it. Like a Hoover vacuum. Sucking. Never beat it when I was younger. I mean, Mega Man games in general are pretty challenging titles, especially on the original NES. But for me, something about 6, it just destroyed me. Some of you probably don't even think it's the hardest one, but I just struggled with it. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. I could fall asleep right now. A little nap. I could be all the robot bosses, but I just could not complete Dr. Wily's castle. I couldn't get through the whole thing. That stupid, wild-haired old man, Doc Brown wannabe, laughing in my face. Yeah, well, I was gonna cough on his face with my sickness. That's what happens when you get in my face, Dr. Wily. That's what happens. I'm gonna give you some of this. Well, not... See, that looked like I'm trying to give you mouth hugs. I'm talking about my sickness. But see, that's why it was great to play Mega Man 6 for me as a kid, because I could play it over and over and over and over and over, and just, I could replay levels, I could start over with my passwords, build up passwords for different things. Oh, this is when I have all the powers, this is when I have all the energy tanks. Because like I've said before, punishment is what you're groping for when you're playing old school games, and Mega Man is definitely one of those. And since I was stuck inside, what better thing to do than grind away at an old school video game? Mega Man, learning which weapons are best against which boss and which enemies. Just good old-fashioned trial and error. That's how games worked back then. Wasn't gonna hop on the internet and figure out what to do, was I? Nope. And I know some people have their issues with Mega Man 6. They don't think it's that great. Everybody loves Mega Man 2, whatever. But I'm pretty nostalgic about Mega Man 6. I mean, the rush adapters that you could unlock, those were pretty cool. I mean, you could transform and your robot dog would become part of you. That's crazy. It's just crazy is what it is. You're half robot human, half robot dog. That's like... At that point, you're pretty much being divided up into quarters. Okay, you got 1/4 everywhere up in that game. Yeah, I'm talking fractions. I don't care who knows it. So there's that, and there's a special weapon that's basically a knight's spiked mace ball. You just shoot it out of your arm cannon. What? What is that? That's wild. Mixing the old school fighting styles with robots. It's so effective. It's the effectiveness that got me excited as a kid. So sure, some may feel like Mega Man 6 is just another redundant sequel in the Mega Man gaming franchise. But to me, every time I pop in that cartridge, I feel a little bit like I'm gonna throw up. Memories. When you were a kid and you stayed home from school, what video game did you always want to play? Or even now, maybe you get a sick day from work like a lucky punk. I don't get those. And you get to play a video game or something. What is it? What's the game you just want to play when you're stuck home, sipping on chicken noodle soup with nothing but video games to play? I'm curious. That's why I asked. Alright. I'll see ya. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Probably one of the most worn out sayings used when talking about the old and ancient Sega versus Nintendo console war.